how to overcome imposter syndrome as a woman who's transitioning from a corporate job to entrepreneurship. Before we understand how to overcome imposter syndrome, it is very important to know what is imposter syndrome. Now, imposter syndrome is a feeling of self-doubt or inadequacy that women feel in spite of an evidence of success or competence. They always have this particular feeling that people are perceiving me as capable, but I am not that capable. And then those thoughts come that I am not good enough, I don't deserve success, I'm not worthy enough. And they have that constant fear of being exposed as a fraud. Even if they've achieved significant accomplishments in their life, they're like, hey, I don't know enough. Who is going to buy from me? And what does this result in, ladies? This results in a sense of not deserving their success, because they feel whatever success I've got, that is because of the luck or the external factors that contributed rather than my own abilities. And I want to tell you, this is very, very common among the high achievers. The high achievers who are transitioning from one role to another, the high achievers who are getting into a male dominated society. So now let's talk about the second part of it that we are here to talk about, how to overcome this imposter syndrome. Well, there are a few strategies that I'm going to discuss with you how to overcome this imposter syndrome. The first thing I would really want you to get started with is to acknowledge your achievements. When I started my entrepreneurial journey, I had put this success list in front of me. All the achievements, all this accomplishments, all the skills that I had, they were right in front of me. And these experiences were valuable assets in my entrepreneurial journey. So acknowledge your achievements, because the moment you keep reminding yourself of those achievements, you are capable of creating more of those achievements. The second thing that I would want you to do is to celebrate small wins. No matter how small they are, doesn't matter that if you've written a small post on LinkedIn, you've created a small poll on LinkedIn, you have, designed a poster for your business. Start giving a pat on your back and tell yourself, well done. I have a client of mine who's always celebrating getting new clients with a brownie. And she says, that's the way I am able to move ahead in my entrepreneurial journey with full vigor and joy. So I want to ask you, are you celebrating small wins in your life? Then I want to really talk about having a support system around you. When we are starting our entrepreneurial journey, we do not have much information, much experience. But if you have a support system of people like you, say working women who are essentially building a business along with their full-time job, the journey becomes easy. And I would also want to emphasize the role of a mentor here, because a mentor really helps you from going from where you are to where you want to be. So it's very important that you have the right set of mentors in your life and the people who can really help you in moving with your entrepreneurial journey in a great way. The next part that I want to tell you is embrace learning. You need to get this fact that entrepreneurship involves growth. And you need to accept that it's absolutely, absolutely okay to not know everything right in the beginning. You need to look at those challenges, those mistakes that you are doing as an opportunity to learn, as an opportunity to grow in your entrepreneurial journey. Because these are the stepping stones. You understand that what is it that I need to learn from? What is it that I need to achieve from? So take that action. And because a lot of times the doubt that is there in your head, it can be mitigated with the action that you take. And that is the reason, my dear ladies, I would want you to focus on consistent small steps that move your business forward. And when you do that, you will build competence, you will reduce the feelings of inadequacy, and this will really help you in overcoming your imposter syndrome. So I want to know from you, which of